Hello, welcome to Super IT Service Online Training Center. Today I am going to demonstrate you a programmer which is svod3. I have brought newly, but this programmer is very good for new chip which is coming in market like XMD chip or 32 MB chip. You cannot flash this chip XMD chip or 32 MB chip easily from this device. This is my old device, so I have brought this svod3. This is very easy to operate, and you can do flash of every IC which is newly coming in market. So let's see how this work. For that I am going to operate in my PC. So I am going to connect this svod3 into my PC. This is the connector. When I connect this device, then you can see here logo. It means our device is connected to our PC. So already I have put in this one IC to demonstrate you. This is a chip of Winbond, and this is a socket of 8 pin. So this is called SPI chip. So let's see how we can flash the SPI chip from svod3, right? So I am going to open this application of svod3. It takes some time to open, so let's wait. It is opening. So here you can see application arrive in my desktop. So what you have to do is, first of all you have to select mode of programmer. You can see here mode of programmer, which mode you want to flash, because this is a universal programmer. Here multiple option you can get. Let's see here. You can see SPI 25 flash. SPI 25 flash means 8 pin leg IC you can flash from this option, right? And another is SPI 45 flash, means another type of IC which is coming like this only, but pin is greater than this chip. You can flash from here. Like this IO chip is also given here. ENE is a IO chip brand, and ITE, MEC, Novaton, NAND, these all are the IO chip brand, right? So we are going to flash SPI chip, so we select SPI 25 flash, right? So when I select, here you can see the location. This programmers say me you can put your IC like this. So I have put in same here. You can see here plus is right side, which is given here in program, which program is showing me, right? So after that next step what I'll do is, you can select power. So multiple power chip is coming in market. You can go to 1.2 volt chip, 1.8 volt chip, 2.5 volt chip, and 3.3 volt chip. So which voltage chip is you have to select here, right? So my chip is 3.3 volt, so I will select 3.3 volt chip. If your chip is 1.8 volt, in this programmer one thing good point is that you don't have to put converter. In another program, if you have to flash 1.8 volt chip, then you need one converter to flash this chip. But in this programmer, one good thing is that you don't need to put converter, any type of converter. So directly you can select from here and you can flash. So my chip is 3.3 volt, so I will select 3.3 volt, right? And then after next what I will do is, I have to select read ID. When I will select read ID, it will read the ID information of my BIOS chip, which I have put in this programmer, right? So let's select read ID. So you can see my programmer is telling that test pin okay, means pin detail is okay, and the information from the chip is shown here, right? So I will read. Next I will go to read. When you read this chip, all the firmware inside the chip will come here, right? So select read. The chip is working and read done, right? Here information come, read okay. I will check the information BIOS detail from hex viewer. So here you can see FF is arriving here. It means my chip is empty. FF means chip is empty, no data is there, right? So what I will do is, if we have data in this IC, I have already erased the data. If there is data in your IC, if you going to flash IC which is directly collected from motherboard, then you have to save. So how can you save? I am going to show you. Go to file, open, go to file, save. Here you have save as option is coming, and you can save. You can type anything right here. So I am going to type one Dell motherboard, which model number is Dell 3521, right? So I will save here 3521 world file. Where I will save in my desktop, right? Here I will save. So this file has been saved in my desktop. You can see here somewhere it will save. Here you can see 3521 2 MB. This is BIOS is 2 MB, so this file contains 2 MB, right? And I have saved. Then after, what I have to do is I have to program my BIOS, new program, with new file. So where you can select new file, you can go to open, and I have already downloaded 3521 file, which part number is LA9104P. So I'll select from here, right? So here I have two files, one is 4 MB and another is 2 MB. As we know that our BIOS chip is 2 MB, so we will select 2 MB, right? So I'll select 2 MB and go to write. When I select write button, my program is started to writing the program, right? So it have three steps. First step it will read, and another step erase, and next step, final step, it will verify. Then our program is done. So here you can see message verify okay. It means our program is done, now ready to operate. So we can put this chip into motherboard and our work done. Next thing I am going to demonstrate you little bit. So how can you program IO chip from this programmer? In next video I will show you more, but little bit I am going to show here. So suppose you have ENE chip, then you have to go to select ENE, right? When you select ENE, then you have to go to a step. This is next step. You have to select motherboard, and when you go to motherboard, then here you can search the part number. Suppose I will select same motherboard which I have done program already. So this part number is LA9104, right? So here I didn't get any information. P, you can see here I didn't get any information. Oh sorry, I have put in wrong information here. See here I have got two information, two database of this same model part number LA9104P, right? So I will select OK, and this warning come that program is saying that motherboard must be unpowered, and when I do OK, then this information coming, check pin false. Why this coming? Because I haven't connect this program into IO chip. For IO programmer you need that this type of cable, and you need to connect this cable into your motherboard and this into your motherboard USB. Then only programmer will be happen, right? So I am not going to do programmer of IO chip in this video. Next video I will show you. I am only demonstrating you a little bit. If and next important thing I am going to tell you is that if you don't get this motherboard detail database, then you can direct download from here. How can you download? I am going to show you. So you have so I am going to copy this model number, and next what I will do is go to a step and online database. You have to select online database. When you select online database, this type of desktop will appear, and you have to connect to server, right? I am going to connect my server. So server is been connecting, and now I will search. You can see here search by name. I will search with name. So here multiple option arrived. you can see there are multiple option arrive. So from here you can download your database. So already I have download, but also I am going to show you how can you download. So here you have a download option, download pinout file. So I am going to download. This download completed, right? Like this you can program the IO chip also. Hope you will like this video. Thank you.